Oh, Happy New Year, everybody. It's going to be great, right? 2013, everybody's going to own it. It's going to be wonderful. You're going to grab it and make it your own. Then in 2014, everybody's like, oh, 13 was a shitty year. Let's make 14 our. So I spend Christmas every year in Michigan, right, with my mother and my sister, and I come up and do the whole family thing and see everybody and have a great time, right? Well, I fly, of course, to get here because I'm too lazy and broke to drive, and my car's a piece of shit. So I fly. Well, I've been flying now for probably about 6 years, like constantly. Like every year I fly at least once or twice, right? And my favorite airline ever that I ever was on was Frontier. Until the 2012 holiday Frontier fuck-up. Okay? So, I'm leaving Durango, La Plata Airport in Durango, Colorado, which is a beautiful fucking town, but everybody's weird as shit. And so I'm getting on the flight, right? Everything's going fine. It's cramped. It's tight. There's huge fat fucking people sitting next to me, right? So it's a typical day in the flying world of broke Americans and coach. So we make it to Denver. Now, Denver's a beautiful place, but it has the most horrible, horrible airport ever because everybody's fucking rude. Nobody likes their jobs, and it's always just packed. And I guess it doesn't help that it's the holidays, right? So anyways, we're sitting there. And I'm like, okay, maybe I have time to go have a cigarette, right? Well, so they close all the cigarette lounges in the fucking airport, except for the one in the B terminal, so I have to go over there, and I sit there, have a cigarette, come back. Well, I'm waiting to get on the plane. Well, I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and we're not boarding, but the plane is sitting out there, right? So I go up to the person and ask them, I said, so what's going on? And he goes, well, we're waiting for a pilot. Oh, okay, no big deal. So I go sit back down for a minute, right? Well, long story short, the pilot never fucking showed up. So now I'm sitting there, there's no pilot, so of course the plane can't go anywhere. So the flight attendants come walking out, and this is how rude this bitch is. Let me tell you about this one. She comes walking out, she's got her Palm Pilot in her hand, and she's typing away and looking all, smart and sophisticated and whatnot on technology that probably never fucking works. So she comes out and she's doing that, and I went up to her, I said, hey, what's going on? And she looks at me and she says, well, if there's no captain and there's no nothing, I'm rebouting and going to Milwaukee. Merry Christmas. And just walks away. So at this point, I'm sitting there, and I'm supposed to already be in Michigan by this point, right? And the person at the desk comes across and says, yeah, we don't have a pilot, so we're going to cancel the flight. Okay, this is where Frontier turns into a fuck-up, right? So they're like, everybody needs to go to the customer service desk. Okay, so we all go to this customer service desk, right? Well, now picture a line like you're at Cedar fucking Point, and everybody decided that in America, this was the one day they needed to go to Cedar Point. So the line is like 4 football field lengths long. So I'm standing there. I stood in line for 6 fucking hours. 6 hours to get up there to tell me, this was on the 22nd of December, for them to tell me that they had no flights going to Detroit until the 29th. What I don't understand is, like, these people do this shit every fucking day. Okay? Like, this is their job. They wake up, they look at themselves in the mirror and go, fuck, I work for an airport. And they leave. They go. Because they work there, right? Okay, why it is so difficult to get anything done, I have no clue. Like, I've worked in customer service before. I understand that people can be bitchy, kind of like me when I got up there, and but you know how to deal with shit like this. So anyways, this stupid-ass bitch, when I finally get up there, she looks at me, and she's like, yeah, this and that, blah, blah, blah. So meanwhile, my mother, like, rebooks me a flight through American Airlines. So what do? I sit there, and I tell the lady I need a hotel voucher, and I need food, and all this shit, right? Because I ain't paying for that shit. So she tells me, well, we can put you in a Motel 6. A Motel 6? I just looked at her. I was like, there's no way. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm not staying in no crack-ass, fucking ghetto-ass, drug-dealing, bomb ghetto-ass, piece of shit, fucking Motel 6, leave the light on for you shit. And she's like, just being all stupid and bitchy. So they put me in this really nice suite, which was great. That was fine. And so then I finally make it to Michigan. But see, this isn't the first fucking time because United's rude as fuck, too. So my deal is the place you like to go to the most, you just need to fucking live there because these people are assholes and you're lucky you fucking made it. And Merry Christmas and Happy fucking Hanukkah, and I hope you had a great New Year, and 2014 should be better, and Frontier will figure their shit out. Later.